Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Former NBA star Zach Randolph is currently at the center of a police investigation after cops say a woman told them he roughed her up during a 2024 incident. Law enforcement sources say the woman alleged the attack went down in September after the two had gotten into an argument at a Los Angeles area home. It's not clear why the woman waited multiple months to report the incident. Though it is reported, she did provide authorities with photographs showing the damage that Zach did to her. Give me a thumbs up if you believe this story, fam. Thumbs up. Thumbs down if you say, nah, man, sound like a setup. Sound like she just making this report so she can come back and get some money. My thoughts. I think that this woman has been watching what's going on with all of these money grabs, all of these celebrities being sued. And I think that she has decided to cash in. Yeah, man, I think she's decided to cash in. Because, typically when it comes to any type of domestic violence, after several months, the incident is over, and we don't know the extent of the incident. We don't know if he brutally attacked her, or if he pushed her and she fell, or she was pushing him and he was pushing her, and he was a stronger one. Because a lot of times domestic violence, it ain't as bad as it seems, right? Because anything could constitute domestic violence. A push can constitute domestic violence. Restraining someone could constitute domestic violence. And I'm not trying to downplay this, because I know some of y'all can't wait. Some of you y'all make me sick. Be trying to look for any type of reason to go against what somebody is saying. Ain't even trying to get an understanding. My point is, you got domestic violence that involve really beating people, really brutalizing people, shooting people, killing people, all that kind of stuff. And then you got those disagreements where you might have some mutual pushing, or somebody trying to stop you from leaving the house, and you gotta, you push them back, or they try to restrain you from leaving the house, to stop you from leaving the house. They try to restrain you. So I'm not downplaying domestic violence at all, because I don't rock with domestic violence. I don't even rock with dudes who participate in that type of stuff. I don't do that. I don't rock with it at all. I'm vehemently against it. But what I'm also against is calling the police. Because most of the times when people get these domestic violence calls, when the authorities get these calls, oftentimes it's situations where people could have resolved their own issues. Now you got the police involved, and you know how they do. They want a police report. Now you got the police report, and then, when they get there, they want to know, they looking for any type of signs of abuse. Whoever got a scratch on them, the other person going to jail. They used to just take dudes to jail. Now they take women to jail too. If you call the police on your dude and you done bust him in the eye, or you done scratch his face, you going to jail in many of these cases today. But the police just want to put somebody in the system. The police, especially if you black, police don't care about you or your spouse. They just want to put somebody in jail and put them in the system. So now you have a situation where you got to run up there and try to bond them out, because that's what happened in 90% of the cases, these domestic violence cases. Y'all blow up. Somebody called the police. It's usually the woman. Call the police. Police come, take somebody to jail, and now you making phone calls to see where they are and how much the bond is. And now you got to get up in the middle of the night to go make the bond. You're taking money out the pot, putting it into the system. This is free money you're giving these people. And now you got to go hire a lawyer because the DA want to pick up the case. Remember, fam, they don't care that y'all resolved y'all issue. They don't care that y'all had a time to cool off. And they don't care if cooler heads prevailed in the aftermath. They don't care about none of that. They don't care that you have children and that, you're trying to build something and they don't care about none of that. They want you in that system so you can keep the machine going. That's what that's about, man. All of these laws are not to protect us, man. I'm telling you. Some of y'all believe that. The laws are not to protect us. The laws are to make sure that we stay in line. The laws are meant to control us and for others to get paid. Those laws are made for people to get paid, man. It's a big old money grab. It's made to protect certain people and to make sure that other people stay in line. Some people, depending on what side you're on, you can break the law and get away with it. But if somebody else tried, then the very same people who broke the law, actually the very same people who make the law, will vehemently go after you to make you pay. And will gaslight and talk about how horrible of a person you are and how, you're the reason why things are so bad and they're the reason why, if you want things to be good, that you should keep them in place. That's how the police operate. The police love to get in front of the cameras, and talk about how they brought the criminal down and how bad crime is and all this stuff. Meanwhile, they got criminals on the force. They got criminals right in their department, planting dope, using dope, robbing people, killing people. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. So the laws are not really made to protect us. The laws are made to control us and to get that money, man. All of these, what they call it, policing for profit. Yeah, they got to write those tickets. They got to pull people over. They got to do it. Because pulling people over and writing those tickets pay their salaries. Yeah, so they got to go out there and write the tickets. And who do they prey on? The people who already have the least. Because guess what? People with means are going to fight those tickets. If you got some money, you fighting the tickets. You're not going to let the tickets get on your record. You're going to fight it. And you're going to show up at court. And they know this. That's why oftentimes, even when they stop somebody that lives like in a nice community, they let them go because they know that they're going to fight that ticket. Am I telling too much? Am I giving up too much game? Yeah, but anyway, fam, my point is try to keep the police out of your business. Keep the judicial system out of your business. Choose your spouse carefully. That is one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make in your life, is the person that you choose to be with, to make your significant other. Even if you don't have children. Now, if you have children, that's a whole other level of the game. You definitely got to make sure you pick right, because you're joined at the hip forever. It ain't no 18 years. It's forever. You got to think about past 18 when those kids start having functions at their home and they have to make a decision whether they're going to invite mama and daddy, because mama and daddy be beefing too damn hard. They be tripping. And they don't want all of that negative energy and drama at their children's party. This is why civility is paramount. Back to Zach. I could be wrong, but it is my belief that that woman is seeing what's going on in the United States with all of these high-profile people, especially black celebrities, getting taxed, lawsuits being filed left and right. People get checks, easy, free checks. And since that relationship didn't pan out, she want to get paid. And what better way than to set up the bag than to get ahead in the criminal case? You know, to actually get a criminal case filed. Now you have something to support your civil case. Yeah, look, they already got him right here for domestic violence. It's already proven that it actually happened. So, oh, he did it? Oh yeah, he got sentenced for that. He got charged, got sentenced. Okay, well, let's get him. We should actually give her some money because, you know, she got some proof that she was violated. A lot of these people ain't got no kind of proof. So allegedly she got proof. We'll see how it works out. No more talk.